I would say there's a few different reasons. Big one was finances. Just the way that racing and CEV was kind of pushing was just getting more and more expensive, and it wasn't something that I was feeling was worth it at the time. There was some other directions I wanted to go with my life, and decided to take a bit of a break from racing. So 2018, 2019, I did some more local, club racing, AFM stuff. I did a couple wild cards in Moto America here and there, but my biggest thing was school. 2017, I started my 5-year apprenticeship. So I was kind of off and on between when I was racing in Europe and then coming back and doing my school stuff. And then after I got back full time, 2018 was my chance to finish all that stuff. So I just try to get everything done as soon as I can. And then, 2021 came back to race somewhat full time in the Superbike Championship with ADR and had a good time. I didn't finish as well as I wanted to, but there's nobody else's fault. It was just, I don't think the circumstances were right at the time. And kind of same thing, 2022 took a bit of a break. 2023 started coming back. And then this year got a chance to ride on the BMW. And yeah, here we are.
But so when you took the break and came back and things didn't go well, do you think having that time off, you kind of have to relearn? Like you came off Europe, right? Yeah. You did some stuff. You did a little bit of riding, but you know when you're not like at the
peak.
Well, it's like if you're not, week in, week out, like on the limit, it's hard to walk in somewhere. I mean, it's like even here, like if everyone's riding so fast, it's so hard. You got to build and build. It's like blocks. Mm-hmm. So like, do you think that's, the not having the building blocks to be able to go season, it was, part of the tough breaks? Or
probably. I would definitely think it didn't help not being on a bike full time, so to say. And there's been pros and cons. I mean, in the time that I haven't been on a motorcycle, I was able to finish my schooling. I started my business. I got serious in other aspects of my life. I joined the fire department. But it's also made me appreciate racing so much more. And now that I've had this opportunity this year to be on a bike all the time, and I've been lucky enough for the past 6 months, I've been on a motorcycle almost every week. Maybe not racing, but testing, developing, whatever it's been. I've been on a bike a lot, so it's been really cool to have some of that experience and be able to continuously use these skills and learn new ones and be able to actually execute on it. It's been really cool.
I think we see that. Like, it's been a really common theme of people like Hayden Gillum. A lot of us, we've had like these weird breaks where I don't know if you're saying burnout, but things just don't quite add up. You take a small break and you come back and it's like, wow, I enjoy this a lot different. And like you say, you take it not for granted, but you just take it more. I don't know. You appreciate it, and maybe the dream itself of like, I don't know, being Mark Marquez is gone, but you're like, I could still do really well here and whatnot. And I think that's quite interesting. That's that kind of theme. That's
no, I think that's exactly what it is. Like once you lose the pressure of feeling like you're like meant to be something much bigger, you kind of just accept like anything that you can take, you get kind of deal. Like I think that makes it a lot just enjoyable, I would imagine, right? Yeah, and that's kind of how it was for me when I didn't race for a little bit. Just coming back, just like every weekend feels like it's like, well, the alternative is to not do this. Exactly. So this is better than not. At least when it's a good weekend, the bad weekends still aren't as much fun. But